And welcome to Shadow's Main Campaign 2, Episode 27.
Ain't a lot live this long.
Almost in our third decade.
Really?
He should be dead by now.
Also, fun fact, next session, the campaign will be officially as old as I am.
Woohoo! However, that being said, I think you guys are excited for what I have planned, because even though it's a downtime, I think there's going to be something that you guys are going to be like, holy shit.
Oh god.
Okay.
I don't know what's about to happen.
Well, some of you will have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm ready to hop in if you guys are.
Nope, let's do it.
Let's do this.
When has that stopped us?
When last we left the Wolf Pack, Omen, the Tiefling Warlock, Anya, the Wolfkin Barbarian, Armin. Oh yeah, the Drow Warlock. Sorry, gotta get used to that. The Drow Warlock, Anya, the Wolfkin Barbarian, Armin, the Devilish ASMR Ranger, Celica, the Kalish Star Druid, Lipia, the Inugami Road, and Roderick, the Goliath Fighter. The party had a harrowing, difficult combat ahead as they faced Nilberin, a foe more ancient than they could imagine. It was a tough combat where many went down. As all seemed lost, Roderick managed to pull through and deliver the final blow. Not killing Nilberin, but damming the plane away from the material plane for now. As they recovered, Roderick met his father, Ogmok the Conqueror, for the first time, and after visiting a dwarf and learning of how to reforge the champion of the Raven Queen's weapon, the party has earned a well-deserved downtime session.
Yeah.
Everybody throw a party in Ogmok's
So,
castle.
Lipia, we're going to start with you.
Yeah.
What would you like to do for your downtime?
I'd actually like to talk to Omen.
Okay.
You find her practically in the same room where you left her, like in her bedroom, quarters, whatever the
Quarters.
fuck, because fucking sun.
Yeah, she knocks on the door, if there is one. Hey,
Enter.
Lipia opens the door. Hey, can we talk?
Lipia, I was actually wanting to talk to you as well.
So, how are things?
Decently well. Yourself?
Okay. I spoke to the Raven Queen.
So did I.
Olivia takes a look. I have to know. Why don't you blame me?
Owen smiles and places a hand on your arm. Despite what I may have thought, being the champion of the Raven Queen was never my life to live.
She puts her head confused. What?
Where I came from, the concept of being given something out of the kindness of one's heart or out of any sense of duty was a completely foreign concept. I became so overzealous with the Raven Queen's teachings because I thought it was expected of me. She'd given me power, even though I didn't truly believe in her. I see now that I was wrong. She never demanded that faith. And I never truly believed in her. I said that I did because I felt it's what I had to do. You, on the other hand, even before you were in her service, you truly believed in her. And that's why she chose you. And I'm happy to call you both my champion and my friend.
He smiles, but a tear does streak down her face, a single tear.
And I'm not saying that because I feel like I have to. I'm a changed person now in more ways than one. I no longer pretend to worship the Raven Queen because I feel like I have to. I do worship the Raven Queen because I want to.
Smiles, genuinely happy. So I've been blaming myself for your fate. I avoided you, avoided Almond for a bit because I felt ashamed. Felt like I betrayed the Raven Queen's trust by telling Almond your fate, what was going to happen.
We make mistakes. I'm a very prominent example of that. But she forgives. She's not vengeful.
Yeah, she's not.
I know what my fate is. It was my own choices that brought me to that.
Yeah.
And so, I will live my life. I will live it to the fullest. I will enjoy every day I have left on this planet. I'll make a life for both me and Armin. And you. Because that's what she wants me to do.
Again, Lipia just smiles. Still a few more tears dripping down her face.
Armin pulls you into a hug.
You know, I didn't feel like I deserved to be the champion. I still don't understand why she chose me, but I think I will in time. Just have to trust.
You had belief in her before you even became one of her service. You trust her now, do you not?
I trust her with everything I have. Because if I didn't, I don't think I'd be the person. I don't think she would have chosen me.
Exactly. What quality could one want in a champion more than loyalty? To their god, to their friends, to their family. You are a just and kind person. She made a great choice.
Yeah, I guess so. I still don't know what it means to be the champion of the Raven Queen.
You will, in time.
Yeah. What deeds will I do when that time comes? I don't know. The dwarf. What was the guy's name again? The dwarf?
The Dwarven Smith.
Yes.
Farbeck.
Farbeck.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks.
No problem.
Farbeck gave me a bit to think about. When he thought you were his champion.
Out of the two of us, I'm the one more obviously related to her. I can understand his confusion.
Yeah, I can too. It's one of the weirdest situations of what deeds have you done? And I couldn't really tell him any.
Well, you saved some innocent puppies from being sacrificed.
It's all of us, though.
Just because it was a group effort does not discredit your part in it. How many great champions can you say have truly done everything they've ever done alone?
I don't know of any. I know the MacGuffins had each other.
And they're some of the greatest legends ever, told.
Yeah. And even though some of them are a bit, she chuckles a little. Over, exaggerated.
That's what legends are. I dare say that even the legends of the greatest, even the legends of those that claim was done by one person alone, I believe many of them might be exaggerations.
Yeah, I believe they are. You know, I'd like it if you'd actually call me by my first name every now and again.
Out of character, what is it?
It's Martaza.
If that is what you wish, Martaza, I will.
Thank you, Alicia.
More hugging ensues.
Yeah.
All right. Anya, are you here?
Yes, sir.
What would you like to do for your downtime? You have a week.
I have no fucking clue. She is just like dog, and I guess she'll just explore everything and be like, "Ooh, what is place?"
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Cody, I think you're echoing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right. Roll me a d100 then. Let's see where you end up.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I swear, if it's the back alley again.
No,
Yeah.
she's gonna end up in the brothel.
At some point, Lipia did want to talk to Ogma.
I was gonna say we're gonna go through one round of everyone, and then we're gonna go through another round. That's how I'm flavoring this.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah. But anyways, 28. All right, let's see.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. As you walk around, Lippy, you hear shouting. Do you speak giant at all?
Anya.
Yeah, Anya. My bad, Anya. Anya.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking around, you begin to hear shouting in the distance. Do you speak giant at all?
I do not.
Roar! Rada
Rah, 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 rah.
rada.
Yes!
Rah,
Yes!
Rada, rada.
Rada, rada, rada.
He's gonna run over and investigate.
As you do, you see younger Goliath men, like younger than Roderick even. Roderick, how old are you?
He is 29.
Yeah, these look to be in their early, like late teens, early 20s. They are running through an obstacle course. Like, it appears that this is a training deck. They are all wearing like all loincloths. As there's a man, a Goliath in the center, stands a good 7'5", black tattoos. He looks old, grizzled, like your classic drill sergeant instructor. He's wearing again Greek-inspired aesthetic armor.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Anya just like
Who's knocking at my door?
she's like, huh,
One
and
second.
just sits down and watches. It's like, the fuck are these people doing? What are they doing?
She's a big wolf too. She probably.
Ettore! Et!
Translated from Giant. Me grandmother moves faster than you.
No. Ettore! He's slapping his hands like, come
What?
on. Vama!
He's... 1, 2, 3, 1.
Ettore! He then notices you on you. Eh!
Head tilt to the side.
Confused Papa look.
Ettore gaiska! You try making up a language. You try making up a language.
No, I'm just loving that. It's just like, I can imagine Anya's hearing this and just going,
What?
eh?
And her head tilts to the other side.
Speak common!
Common!
Why here?
Oh
Heard
boy,
shouting.
shouting that.
Either join boys or get out! No room for weaklings!
Oh boy.
It's Anya playtime.
What is oof? I don't understand oof! All I hear is whimper!
Oh no.
All I hear is whimper!
Anya is gonna tackle this bitch to the ground.
Well, is she gonna join the obstacle course and show these guys up?
What are you doing?
Anya's pissed!
Welcome to Goliath. What are you gonna do, Anya?
Oh, good. Welcome to my home.
HBRB.
He just called me a weakling, this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Show
I'm
him
gonna
up.
show who's boss!
What do you do?
Anya's gonna approach. She's trotting on all fours, and she even takes off her shawl.
Did me stutter! Leave! Whimper way!
She starts growling.
I hear no growl! I hear whimper! Leave!
Why is this making me think of the freaking the Indians?
Show
from
me
the
your war
original Peter
face!
Pan? No, I'm thinking the Indians from the original
That's
part.
a war face.
But
No,
anyways,
I'm just
Anya,
hearing-
what do you do?
Fetch some firewood.
She's gonna tackle this bitch.
Athletics.
Go to bitch. Rawr.
Okay.
She's
See how the rolls
angry.
go. Let's see how the rolls-
I have to.
Athletics.
Let's see it.
Yep, athletics.
Ah.
Let's see the roll.
Fortunately, he rolled a 16. So as you grab him, he tackles you to the
Damn.
ground, begins to pin you. Alright. But you're still giving some resistance. Roll another athletics. This is
Anya.
this is when like you beat like 2 in a row consecutively. That's how this is gonna work.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh god.
no.
Well, he rolled an 8, so Anya, you regain footing. You managed to get on even playing field again.
Yeah. Tackle him. You got this.
Okay,
Tackle him.
roll again.
Beat him.
This time you begin to manage to get him down. At this point, you've noticed that the other Goliaths have stopped doing the running and everything, or sort of watching. They're kind of mumbling to themselves. Roll on our athletics. Huh.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
You got
I'm-
this.
Oh shit!
Oh,
19. You finally get him pinned. Face, like, face in front of his
down.
growling. Like that. Like like at a cartoon, like when you see a wolf like growling like so like an inch away from the nose. That's how I imagine Anya's doing it.
Yeah, that's how Anya's doing it right now.
You have effectively won. He cannot resist. He rolled a 19 for the record.
Nice.
She's growling and she's like, "I'm not weakling, you are!" She just leaves.
What are you? As she leaves, you notice like that he does have kind of a respect for you now. He looks at the boys. What are you doing? He's like he does say this in common, like just for the sake of this. What are you doing? Work so you can be as tough as her.
Anya,
Goliath respect
Nice,
strength, man.
Anya.
Goliath respect strength. You're bear. That means now you're the goal. So now these boys are gonna be work harder.
It's the Anya standard.
It's
Basically.
the Anya
Standard.
standard.
Alrighty, so that's
Yes,
Anya's.
I am the great huntress.
That's
now.
Celica, your week has been settled. You learned a lot from the dwarf. For your previous intelligence checks, you learn the basics of smithing to the point where you have half proficiency
Can
in
I
it.
do this with guidance?
No, you already rolled last session.
You already
remember?
rolled, remember?
Oh yeah, right.
You have half proficiency with smithing tools now. In addition, you've learned enough that if you were to level up, you can multi-class into Artificer now.
Ooh, nice.
You learn what it means to like build armor and weapons sturdy. Like it is it isn't elegant, but it is a ancient old tradition for the dwarves. Like they put their heart into soul into everything they smith. For them, it is a matter of pride to their people.
Okay.
Like whenever he talks about it, there is no condescension or like dwarvenism. There actually is like a sort of racial pride in his hard work. Like he's not someone who's like oh, I'm just bullshitting you. No, there's like a genuine love for the craft. Well, I got to say, for a not dwarf, you're not half bad. You're not half bad.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is there something you want to make? I'm just curious.
Mm. Would Celica have seen a gun by this point? I can't remember if we've met anyone.
History
with a gun.
check, just because she has traveled a bit, so it's feasible.
pew pew.
Genevieve. So yeah, you would have seen her.
Oh yeah, you met Genevieve, so yes, you have.
Oh god.
You have seen 2 flintlocks. And a... I don't think she had the musket at the time, so you've only seen the flintlocks.
Well, there's... So I don't know what they're called, but there are these small wooden... Or they could be made of steel. These small steel, like, weapon that you could shoot objects from, but it's tiny little... I guess... Like, I don't know what they're called. They're like arrows, but they're in ball form, and they're supposedly
Oh, you mean a firearm? You mean a black powder weapon?
Yes, I actually was thinking on expanding on the idea of 2 small sidearms and making a longer one.
Oh, you mean a rifle? Well, those are different set of tools. Those are tinkerers, which I can do. But if you want to smith the metal with them, I can help you out. So, Jacob, I would like you to roll a smith tools check. So, a d20 plus 1 plus your
Smith's tool.
Yeah, again, your half.
What would be the
I'm going to say is going to be based on your we're going to call this wisdom just because of cleverness and stuff. So, we're going to call it wisdom for now. And you're going to roll with advantage because the dwarf is giving you the help action.
Oh yeah.
Any modifiers to add to it? Because I gotta add in.
Plus 1. So just roll a wisdom check plus 1 with advantage.
Do.
Because the dwarf is good.
25.
25.
Fucking bruh.
I mean, I assumed you would give yourself guidance, because, like, technically speaking, you're only half proficient, so the 8 shouldn't be that. It should be a plus 6. But I'll be kind and say you probably gave yourself guidance, so I'll keep it to 25.
Well, I mean, I would have.
Alright, roll a d4, because you're going from a 23. So let's go there.
Well, you said that. Well, no, here's the thing with the Smith's tool. It's already a 7.
What?
Oh wait, it does because when you go and add it in, you don't get the option for half proficient.
Okay, in that case, we're just going to treat this as a +6, so it's a 23. Roll your guidance, because maybe you can get higher than a 25. Okay, so you got a 27. You do a good job. The door, Starbuck, yes, I do have fun saying that name, does go through every step of the way with you. Like, he goes through every step. He teaches you how to do it. He guides you through crafting the cylinders, and then, like, he finishes it off with the Tinkerers with the rifle, and he does a good job. Celica, you will, at the end of this week, after working on it really hard, you will have a standard musket rifle. So it's a dex-based weapon, a d12 plus your dex for damage, and you will have 10 rounds. You will become I'm going to count you as proficient with it because during that week he would have also taught you how to use it.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
But you only have 10. You will only have 10 rounds though.
I will make sure to get. Oh, I'm gonna get art for that. But all right, cool.
All right, now, Owen, are you back?
I am indeed.
All right, I know that you and Armin want to do some shopping together, so we're just gonna knock that out now.
Okay. Well, it's more like Armin wants to do the shopping for me, so.
Yeah, Armin would have asked Ogmok if there's like any markets nearby that have eye. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I need to go deal with Alicia's new sunlight sensitivity problem.
Does a 22 hit you?
It does.
Whack!
Basically, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Uh,
Fool! You do not deal with anything with the person you are with. You enjoy their company and savor it.
Like sticks a thumbs up. Yep. Good to know. You're right. Fuck.
My bad. 10 damage.
I can't.
You have an anime bruise, basically. Like, the cartoon bulb.
The bulb.
Did he punch me or did he backhand me?
Backhand.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it. He would have said something if it was a backhand. Either way.
Yeah. Fool, you do not deal with it. You value it. Alright, but you guys go shopping.
Shopping.
As he just readjust his jaw.
But you do notice that he does look a little bruised.
I'm gonna cure wounds. I'll just cure wounds myself.
Never mind. Yeah, you're fine.
But still.
You notice that Omen is unnaturally clingy to you because she really cannot see shit right now.
If you're like clinging to him, he puts he like cuffs one of his hands and puts like over your eyes. And it's just like, here.
I still don't think it helps because it also states it's either me or the thing I'm trying to perceive is indirect sunlight. So
he's trying to help. He's trying to help. It's the thought that counts.
It's appreciated, but it's usually not helping.
That's worth a shot.
Anime style.
It's all right. We'll find something.
She just grabs your hand.
He just holds it. All right. I guess we're gonna go look for a clothing shop.
You are literally leading a blind woman right now.
It's fine.
So you guys are escorted. Like, you guys are told that the only place you could get is because clothes are not really that thing. The weird thing in Utha is that you don't need gold necessarily. You could trade furs or hunt and good stuff like that. Just anything that's useful. You find an armor smith who it's the closest you can get to a clothes shop here.
Fair enough.
The guys don't really care about fashion. He's a tattoo-less Goliath, stands a good 7'2", looks to be in his middle 40s in terms of wrinkle and age.
How old's Ogmok again?
40s. My bad,
That's
50s
right.
by now.
I'll say he's probably
He makes his way. He makes his way inside with. He makes his way inside with Omen.
And Omen is very happy to be out of the sun.
the sun is like, it's not like an enclosed building. It is like it just has a roof over it. It's like, think eating outdoors. There's a roof over you, but you still can see
Yeah.
the sun like in the sand and everything. Whoa. Outsiders.
But we're still not in direct sunlight because there's a
Welcome.
roof.
I see you're in
Yeah.
desperate need of armor that protects and serves, as opposed to whatever those are.
Who is he talking to?
Yes.
You got, well,
Who
one of
is
you-
he talking to?
Both
well,
of you.
One of you is not wearing armor at all.
And the other one is wearing leather. Yes, they are talking to both of you.
Actually, I don't think Omen's wearing armor either. Draconic.
Oh yeah, in that case, both.
Technically, I do have studded leather, but because
Both.
it's
Both
because
of
it's
you.
worse than
Yeah.
it's worse than my draconic abilities, it counts as my draconic ability.
Both. of you.
Armor's not something I need.
Then what you need is a tombstone.
Perhaps.
I'm just naturally resilient.
He just grabs your hand and he just smiles at you. We are looking more for armor to protect against the light of the sun. Eye protection. For both of us.
Ah. Yes, I have something there. What sunglasses, as I've called them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to trade for them?
Let me take a look.
What do you value? What's your value on them?
Something I can use.
Let me check, because I don't remember if I sold this or not.
Still have that bullet.
Let me just.
It's not the boulette. Where is the fucking... I believe I had a moose. I believe I had a big moose pelt in the,
You did.
some kind of
You
pelt
did,
in
and
the
you never
cottage.
sold
You
it.
never sold it.
Yeah, you
Can
know.
we say for the sake of this that I would have taken it out of the cottage
Sure.
for the possibility of trading?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
He just has this
I have
big
never
pelt
seen
on
a
his...
pelt like this before.
It is not from around here, as you could probably tell. As he just kind of
Clearly.
plops it on his table.
I will say... roll persuasion.
Doot.
One sec. Let me... Persuasion? 17.
I will say this is an acceptable trade. I may be able to get decent leather out of this. And what of you, girl? What do you have to trade?
Looking through my inventory, I actually really don't have much. Whoops. I actually really don't have much.
Again, they accept gold, it's just a matter of, like, you could... It says you don't have to.
I'm afraid I'm not really one for carrying such artifacts on me. They tend to work with gold. But I'm sure you could...
We'll make her offer, then.
She offers... trying to think how much these actually cost. Or she wouldn't
It's a
have,
barter system, basically. It's how much you put down, and, like, whether it's acceptable, an insult, or too much, and then, like, they're trying to get, like,
Yeah.
They're fair creatures, I would assumed.
Let me just think. I need to think I'm trying to think what she would know, and just give me a moment. So I am trying to think.
You're good, trust me, there's nothing major happening this session.
Yeah, I know, I'm just trying to think, okay?
Yeah, that's what I mean, take your time.
Thine time.
Okay, so considering that she started with leather, she has leather armor, that she would have had to have acquired it from some region, she probably knows the price of leather armor, correct?
Probably, it's valuable.
Well, it's about 10 gold pieces worth.
I mean, there's more value to it than just coin. Like, it's a matter of how they can use it, if they can use the leather.
No, I'm just saying that she knows the value of leather armor, right?
Yes.
Like, in general terms.
In gold, yes. However, you're not sure how they will value it.
I know, I'm just saying, he states valuable leather, which was, so she's gonna state, how would you find 30?
Persuasion.
And I'll throw in a, she's not sure if they drink a lot, but going off Roderick, and I can throw in a gallon of beer if you like.
Persuasion. They are Goliaths. They drink heavier than beer.
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything else for that, but
We get crunk.
Persuasion.
Crunk boy.
Ugh, that's a bad roll.
Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Well, thankfully they were lower. I will take the coin if for trading with other outsiders. As for your weakling drink, it may serve a humiliation for those who are coward and cravenous. He hands you his sunglasses. So, Owen, congratulations. The sunlight's up. Won't be affected you.
You're welcome. And now Armin is slightly less conspicuous because you know, his eyes.
Cover his eyes.
And she opens.
And now,
Wait a minute.
And to give him his gallon of beer, she will use her drug of alchemy.
I don't think he
Now-
wanted it. I think he said he didn't want it.
No, he said he would use it to humiliate those who are cowardice and craven. You pour it into a barrel. Not even made freshly. A perfect humiliation. Alrighty.
I love it.
Alright.
And now they look like the stereotypical couple that's going to see Blade 2.
Yeah,
Please.
Lord. Can we get that as art?
Roderick, it is your turn.
So, first things first, he will, before he leaves his room, he will he will look through the rook feathers and take out some of the smaller ones. And then some of the scrap leather he had left over from, making, Lipia's breastplate. And he will pull out the Leer of Building, and I'm pretty sure I already sent you the picture of what I'm making.
You did.
And he will make that before taking it with him and going, kind of strolling through the city, slightly looking for Anya, but also just kind of walking and thinking.
Well, perception check, I guess, for Anya. Anya, you were at the training grounds, so...
Perception for
think
me or
she's-
perception for Anya?
You. Since you're
Okay.
actively... Anya, I think you're AFK.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
They
Oh,
are.
he'll wander around and then if he stumbles into her.
You
then
wander,
have a-
you bump into someone. Very big. About 14 feet tall. With a beard.
Oh. Hello, father.
He gives you a certain look like, are you really saying that in public?
Oh, shit. Sorry. Lost in thought.
Oh shit.
I do not want them to judge you on me. Let them evaluate you on your own merits.
Right.
I will not keep you from your business. It simply does a
Oh.
ruler good to walk amongst the people he rules.
Oh, I'm just walking around. You know, it's been a while since we've had a break, really.
I don't know if I should call this deception or not, because technically you are walking with a purpose, but at the same time you are wandering a little bit.
It's kind of like, eh.
I don't know. Is Roderick
It's up to you.
Okay, is Roderick trying to lie to his father?
Not really. He's just out wandering, and he's like he's hoping he runs into Anya, but if not, I mean they'll run back into next to their rooms. I mean,
I'm going to be kind and say no deception, just because technically speaking, it's not applicable here.
yeah. Yeah. It's been a while since I've had time to think.
You can think while sitting, and you can think while doing anything. Try not to neglect that. With that, he'll walk off, and then you do find Anya at the training ground. She's walking away after being the drill instructor.
She looks a little upset.
What's the matter? Why do you look like that?
He called me weak.
Well, I mean, you did prove otherwise, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Is that
Well,
good or bad?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's good.
Goliath custom, you beat someone, you gain their respect.
Yeah.
As long as it's honorable. Like, if you use bad or something, like, no, but if, like, you beat them, like, straight up, more respect to you.
Yeah, you did good. But, I actually was wanting to, give you something. It's like, well, not only thanks for helping me vanquish, or at least return to another dimension, someone who, I hated, but also for a lot of things. And
I did not do much.
Well, take this as a gift from me, please. And he will, as he reaches in the pocket, he will pull out. I'll post it in art. He'll pull out it's like a necklace in a sense, but it's big enough to fit around Anya, and it's got the rook feathers, and it's he kind of holds it out. It's like I made this for you.
It smells of magic on you. You did use magic to make it, so.
I know.
Yep.
It smells minty.
Well, I did use the leer to help.
Oh.
Yeah. But I made sure I didn't wanna. I made sure to use proper feathers for it, but please.
Wait, these are the bird feathers?
They are not any of the big ones. I know it would tick you off. It's just you guys have been so nice to me. You didn't let me back in after stupid shit. A lot of stupid shit.
Everyone makes mistakes, as long as you don't do it again.
Of course I won't. I mean, you guys did help me not only save save Ogmark, but also defeat Nilberin, and it's just a token of my appreciation.
She puts it on.
It looks good.
And then she rolls on top of you.
Alrighty, so that's round one for everyone. Lipia, what would you like to do later in the week? Lipia?
Right. I'm just thinking.
You said you wanted to talk to Ogmok.
At some point, yeah.
Well, this is the last thing you can do this week, so,
Yeah, I'll talk to Ogmok.
Alright, you go to the temple and you find him, looking out towards the desert.
Hey. Ogmok?
He doesn't turn, but he does acknowledge you were there.
I have a question and need of advice.
Okay, he just nods.
I've been banished from my home, and there's a situation going back there, where a great beast is going to.
Directly off you, Cody.
Ah!
Yep. Where a great beast
is going to kill every one of my people, and I know going back is the right thing to do, but I messed up.
A warrior does not care what others tell them. If you have a mission and heart, then do whatever it takes to see it through. Your people be damned. If you truly believe you must save them, then you will do so. Their words mean nothing, only their lives. If it is to save them all, and if they understand that, then they may welcome you back with open arms. But do not take the coward's way out because of opinion. A true warrior cares not for opinion to stop them, only to heed it into their decision.
Lydia listens carefully and nods. Yeah, you're right. And what people might say.
A lion does not concern themselves with the opinion of the meat. They simply eat. Whatever your quest is, see it through to the end. Do not dishonor yourself by abandoning it.
I have no intention of abandoning the quest.
Then why are you still here? You got your answer.
Theo was about to leave. Lipia walks away. Thank you for your counsel.
Alright, that was you. That didn't take up too much time, so if there's anything else you want to do, we could do it.
Right. I guess talk to Armin?
Alright, Armin, you here.
Who is it?
It's Martaza.
He opens the door. He looks at you, says, "Oh, come in."
Hey.
Is that something you need?
Not to apologise.
For?
I'm avoiding you.
I thought I said that I don't fault you for that.
Yeah, I know you said you don't, and Owen or Alicia doesn't fault me for that either. Doesn't mean I wasn't blaming myself still.
If there's anyone here that blames himself for something grand like that, I can certainly relate.
I spoke to the Raven Queen.
He was looking, he was turned to his side, and then he doing something, and then he turns back towards you and he says, "You did."
Yeah. I didn't understand why she chose me as her champion.
And what did she say?
She couldn't tell me why.
Sounds like the Raven Queen.
Yeah, though she did apologize.
Apologize?
Yeah, for Omen's fate. Told I didn't blame her. That Omen made her choice.
She did.
I also apologize to her over me telling you about Omen's fate. So I was forced.
Either you would have told me at that time or later. Tell me. Do you think it would have been better if you held it longer? Let that sort of guilt eat you from the inside out? Because believe me, it would have.
I think it would have done more harm than good, me avoiding the whole situation entirely. So I did let Hugo get to me.
He got to all of us. Not just you.
Yeah.
Which is why I said I don't fault you. Actually, I'm more grateful that you told me. Because one, it showed that you steeled your resolve. And you were willing to do what was necessary. You told me the truth.
Yeah, I didn't want to see Omen end up killing you. That would have hurt so much more.
Yeah. Perhaps it would have.
Would have destroyed her.
But she did not. And now, we can't take back what's been said. You know what? I don't think I want to. I know, you know. There's no changing that.
No, there isn't. And I don't think I'd change the fate of what being dealt with this either, to be fair.
What was that you cut out for me?
I said I don't think I'd change the fate of it either.
It's not our place to.
No.
If that's what's to happen, then as much as I wish I could change it, I know I can't, and I'm not going to. So I'm going to enjoy what I do, the time I do have.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be good by the... What's going to happen? We just have to live our lives the best we can.
I wish that I could show you what the Ashen Wolf showed me. It definitely would have put things in perspective for you too.
Yeah. She takes out the hilt of the champion's blade of Raven Queens. And I need to get this at some point.
When the business here in Uther has been dealt with, we will go back to Tervorus' mountain and have that ingot enchanted, so that we can have it reforged. You need to be at your full strength before we go to Shoutan.
Yeah. Shoutan's definitely... I actually spoke to Ogmok before I came to see you.
Oh?
I was having my doubts a bit.
And what did he say?
that a true warrior wouldn't listen to the words of their people if they need saving.
He's right.
He is.
In terms of the greater good, you need to do what's necessary.
True. And I have no intention of backing down anytime soon. I have a father who lives in Shelltown. He and I may not be on the best terms at the moment.
I mean, he like puts his hands on the behind his head. He goes, I mean, we could always, just go back to Zagen, let Wellington complete his plans. He starts walking towards the door.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
No. I see what it is. I see what it is. Hang on, I'm gonna go let the group know that after Uther, we're going back to Zagen.
All right, and then we're gonna cut away. Anya,
Yes.
is there anything else you like to do with your week?
I don't know. There's not really much for me to do. Unless I want to go beat up another Goliath. I don't really know.
Return to watch your pupils.
I will return to watch my pupil. I guess she'll wander around again. You know, see what trouble she'll accidentally get into.
Roll a d100.
Do 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 do.
No.
I like these random encounter things. 70.
You see this grand Roman-like gladiator coliseum building where like Goliaths
Oh no.
are entering.
No. It's gladiatorial.
She's like, ooh, big building. What this about?
As you enter, you find your way through the stands. It isn't a charge. You see two Goliaths on wyverns in the arena.
Ooh.
It's a flying sort of jousting tournament where the goal is to knock the Goliath off the wyvern or to get the wyvern grounded.
Oh, that sounds so fucking cool.
Consistently, they circle around each other, just waiting for the opportunity. They do some light stabs, like parries, but it isn't to get. But that's just testing the waters. You can tell that both riders are seasoned at this.
I'm gonna be watching with intrigue. It's like, ooh, I never seen this before.
All right, I'm gonna roll d100 to see what happens, because one wyvern is actually this vibrant pink color, like this weird mutation of pigmentation in their scales. Their scales almost glistening in the sky as like the sun beats down on them. The other is actually is all dark scales, a dark like wyvern.
Before the pink one's a hypo.
All right. And as they do, you watch as the pink wyvern flies up in the air until the Goliath jumps off of it, landing on the right of the black rider, kicking him off of his own wyvern. And the crowd cheers as that Goliath seems to have won the match.
Yeah.
So dragon jousting is actually a thing.
Wyvern jousting, yes.
Wyvern jousting.
Oh, wyverns are a species of dragon.
Anya,
Look, if the god of chromatic dragons has a wyvern's tail, they're draconic.
He hops back on his own wyvern and flies around like, yeah!
Flexing. Matching its Hulk Hogan style.
Anya howls for his
Oh
victory and respect. Anya howls for his victory and respect.
Yeah, it seems like the next match is going to happen in 15 minutes. Does Anya stay to watch all of these?
Yes.
So, half of these are wyvern matches. However, there is another form of match. So, you know a three-legged race? You watch as 4 warriors enter the ring. Both of them tied, like 2 of them tied to each other, like across. The goal is for them to win without, without separating the ropes between them. It is meant to encourage coordination. You watch as these warriors are really in sync with each other. It seems like they probably have been like teamed up for a while, and you watch as like even though they're 2 separate bodies, they act as one without words. Similar to how your pack would act, they're able to communicate how they need to move and how they need to parry.
Oh.
So basically, it's a three-legged race, but it's a fight.
A
It's a
three-legged fight.
fight.
Yeah, it's a 3-legged fight. That's basically what you can call it. It's meant again, like it is a
Nice.
spectacle. Like these matches are amazing. Like it goes until sunset before everyone
Oh,
begins
that's
to
not-
disperse.
So it's an all-day thing? That's
Yeah.
so cool. It's a party.
That's
Anya,
really
Elias are
cool.
warriors. This is how they test
Anya.
their
Oh, yeah.
metals warriors. And visiting
Anya.
clan members can, partake in these.
Anya is absolutely bamboozled, and she
Hey.
excitedly because obviously he knows the culture. She just runs and tries to find Roderick.
Roll a d100.
Do you find him?
Oh boy.
But does she
He
get
runs.
lost?
Oh,
Yes. So Anya, as you're running out, you do accidentally bump into the guy with the pink wyvern. He's walking alongside his.
Senpai noticed me.
she starts sniffing him and then sniffs the wyvern.
You.
Anya.
Anya.
Yes.
Rider.
What?
Rider. Points to
Oh.
wyvern, as in like wyvern rider.
I saw. Really cool. I think that's how that's said.
Earned. Wyvern. Gift from clan Vokin.
Vulcan?
Orc clan. Proved
Oh.
worth. That's why it's
Orc?
Goliath and not orcs
Ooh.
wielding it. Like riding them.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh. Really pretty.
She fierce.
Very fierce.
Yes.
I like. When do you guys do these
Once week. Tomorrow is boxing.
boxing?
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Hmm.
God.
I was picturing kangaroo boxing, but with wyverns.
No, like ancient Greek boxing.
Yeah, I figured. The first thing that popped into my mind was wyvern boxing.
Go on the old fight.
That
Pumped up with this.
sound interesting, but I don't know if Beck would let me.
Who cares? You. Just as 1 second, let me get his name up. Just as Loroff is Loroff.
Who,
Laura
Laura?
Croft?
Me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You never gave name.
Wait.
Not who you're thinking it is.
I know. I just want to see how that other guy's name is.
I'm
You said-
sorry.
You good.
I'm looking at the wrong fucking one.
Well, I leave to find my pack mate now.
I leave to ride Wyvern. As he hops on his wyvern and he flies off.
Have fun. Ow.
Yep. But all right. So as you do fight Roderick though.
Roderick, and just barrels into.
Can Roger try and dodge it?
Athletics
Like, I
versus strength
can't.
saving throw.
Oh no.
Strike saving throw for me.
Uh-huh.
Ninja roll.
Yeah. All right, Anya, you managed to brace yourself and dodge, or like endure it.
Yeah, he'll catch her. He'll catch her. Like, oh god.
Oh god.
She's like rolling, like as soon as she leaves, she's like, you catch her midair, and now you're just holding this big ass dog who is just licking your face.
And I'd imagine her tail is wagging like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Anya,
Like, you're
what
getting
is
tail whip something fierce right
Anya?
now.
Anya, I can't talk when you do this.
And
He
she
will
just lets herself flop.
Shit, he's gonna gently lay her down. Like, oh god. What is it? What is it? What's got you all excited?
She's rolling on the floor, like super excited. She's got zoomies right now.
Oh god, I'm just thinking of Grisha.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's got Christian zoomies.
Whoa,
Anya,
whoa, whoa.
Fucking run.
It's my new
Anya.
name.
What are you doing?
And she's now like spinning in circles. I saw coolest thing ever.
What?
And then she stops. And she looks like she's visibly shaking.
What do you
I saw these weird dragons, and your people were riding these dragons, and they were fighting each other on these dragons. It was so cool.
They were fighting on dragons.
You do know that Clan Vulcan does give wyvern eggs to those who like prove their word to the out, like others who prove their word to Vulcan as a clan as a sign of eternal friendship.
Yeah. Do you mean wyverns?
Yeah.
And also, you do know that wyvern eggs can be earned by Clan Vulcan if you do great services to the clan.
Yeah.
Well, we do plan on going there.
That means I can get one too.
Oh no, do not give Anya a wyvern egg.
Yes.
Well, we have to. We have to earn it, of course. They're not just gonna give it to us.
I wouldn't ask for it. I would fight for it.
Of course
Well, we
Anya would.
Actually, if you beat the Roderick, roll a history check with advantage because you have, like, again, you've been around Utah.
11.
Oh.
If you fight the clan leader and win, he does give you the best egg.
Well, I do know that if you beat the clan leader, you do get a really cool egg.
Okay. So if I beat Alpha, I get good greatest egg.
In a sense, yes.
If I go and fight Alpha, I promise not to eat egg.
Wyvern omelet.
Well, I would assume,
More
seeing as
protein.
if you think about it, the wyvern would technically become your it. I mean, if you hatch it.
I get dragon as friend? No, it my son.
And or child.
My son.
It would be more like your child, yes, but it's not a dragon.
Actually,
There's
with
a
your
little
history,
difference.
any rider, dragonelle, or wyvern, they basically view them as lifelong companions. They're basically together till death.
So you're saying it's like Avatar?
In a weird sense, yes, except not a
Well-
Republic of Pocahontas.
Ah.
Well, we are gonna be going to Varapath, and I'm pretty sure they have some, not exactly wyverns, but they're different.
I
You'll
want
see.
one.
Well, once we leave, we will be heading that way. So
Okay. And another thing. Another
What?
thing. There.
yeah, you said it right.
There was this weird fight. It was so cool, but I don't understand why they tie themselves to each other.
Roderick, history with advantage.
Yeah. 14.
Three-legged fight. It's meant to encourage camaraderie. It's actually a common orc and Goliath training method. It's meant to encourage camaraderie, and in the heat of battle, when you can't get orders, you have to be in sync with your allies, otherwise you might die. And this brings back a little bit better memories for you, because I remember you and Eguy were close, and likely you guys would have gone through similar training.
Roderick, thinking of it, would just take a deep breath. That is three-legged fighting. It's to build camaraderie. It's so when you're in a real fight, you don't have to worry about what your ally is doing. You guys know what you're going to do. You know what's going on.
So it's like pack hunting.
In a sense.
Can we
yes.
do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
Can we
She's
do it?
like hopping around you. She's like hopping around.
Well, we
are pack. We need to prove ourselves.
Anya, I think we proved ourselves by killing a black dragon. That's kind of like a step up.
Strong, but we need work together. No talking.
We do work together. I mean,
she's not wrong. Now that I think about it, she actually is not wrong.
Shut your mouth, DM. Well, I mean, maybe if you ask
need to hunt
Amin,
like real pack.
Well, maybe if you ask Amin to join you, he would love to.
No, you.
No, you.
You need help.
Uno reverse card.
Prove yourself.
I need better hobby.
all right, let's get back in it.
Well,
you need practice. And fine. And I can work together. I know not. No.
No, you don't know. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
All right, both
Just
of you
one.
roll a wisdom check. You're looking to get within a certain radius of each other.
Well, this is gonna end terribly.
Y'all got this.
Anya, as the... Okay, well, Anya, roll it. Because I was going to say Anya as the one... It's slow pickings at first. Anya, you are not used to this. The biggest hurdle is that you guys... Like, the way you guys walk and the way your legs are, that is the biggest hurdle. So, like, when you guys step forward, it feels unnatural. It feels unnatural to you. Yeah, it feels unnatural for you. So, like, that's your biggest hurdle. It's going to take some work. That's all I can really say.
Okay.
All right. Celica, your thing was, again, like, doing all that, because, like, you said you were spending the weekend there. Armin.
Yes?
You want to try something.
Yes, he did.
All right.
I want to try.
So do you do this within the borders of the city, or do you go out?
I think to avoid attracting a lot of attention, he's going to try and go out of the city.
Okay. I want you to first make me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Good wisdom check.
The biggest difficulty with this, and you knew this going in, was separating the mantle from what you're trying to do. You're trying to focus on a very specific part. You take heavy breath. You take time to breathe as you clear your mind, trying to focus only on that one part. You eventually focus on it. I would like you to make a Constitution check.
Fuck!
I think you have DM Inspiration, don't you? Because I think
I'm gonna use DM Inspiration to reroll that.
Yeah.
13, not much better.
Damn.
But it's better than a natural 1.
It's at least nice than that one.
Armin,
Yes.
you focus on that part, trying to draw it out. Breathing in and out and in and out, but something is holding it back. It feels like I keep trying to build up. I need you to make me another wisdom check.
23.
You separate the heat from it, breathing in and out, focusing only on that part of it. In past times, you would have been too angry, but you're trying to let your anger not dictate that. I would like you to make me one more Constitution check.
Come on, baby. Fuck.
Not
15.
any better.
As you do, you feel it burst out. You fear the tear of your back close as you see the wings pop out.
Just his wings.
Yeah, just your wings, no heat.
He did it!
It was a DC 15. It was a DC 15. You just matched it.
Ooh.
He's like breathing heavily. He's like, it worked.
All right. Do you try to fly with them?
Worked. He will try and fly with them.
Roll me a dex check.
This is gonna end perfectly well. Top 20.
You instinctively flap them, using the air to glide with them almost, as your wings are more webbed instead of feathered.
All right.
Actually, how do your wings look? I'll let you describe them before I make that.
His wings, they're more webbed than actual just pure flame now, because when he's in his actual mantle, his wings are just made of roaring flames. But here, they're more bat-like. They're more like
More
calm
akin
and
to
not.
like a tiefling's wings.
Yeah, more akin to like a tiefling's.
As
wings.
you do begin to
But
soar...
there's still little flickers of flame flicking off of it.
Yeah,
Not like enough to burn anything.
As you do, you begin to soar, fly. However, when you're in stationary, I would like you to make me a strength check.
A strength check.
Mm-hmm.
And in just a sec. I know, I'm coming in just a sec.
He said.
16.
You manage to keep stationary for a bit. That's going to be difficult as you remain stationary in the air. Right now, you have a flight speed of 30 feet.
Yeah. Ooh.
You can summon these as a bonus action.
Nice.
All right. And they remain as long as you want to. And we'll come back to you later, because, you know.
Yep.
Wings of the Fiend.
Roderick!
Other than the thing that happened with Anya, he wouldn't have anything to do today.
In that case, we'll
He's
roll another wisdom check, because I could see Anya doing this the next day.
Anya harassing you. Anya will harass you.
Literally, I know.
I'm surprised you didn't want to talk to Ogmike at all. Alright, 15. Again, like, it's hard to get in sync. You guys are in for a rough day.
Yeah. But Roger's kind of just more calm.
You know the first half of Be a Man where, like, they suck, and then, like, before
Exactly.
That is quite literally what is happening here.
At some point, Anya is just laying on the floor, like her leg is still tied to yours, and she's just like,
Yeah, man.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to do this.
I know, and I'm going to do this until I get it. What
Alright.
about you?
Okay.
For the rest of the week, roll one last wisdom check.
Ready, Anya?
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Damn.
What's that quote? We have a long road ahead.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
No, it's actually we've got a long way to go.
Yeah, that's all I can really say. We have a long way to go. All right, that's your.
Why is
Roderick,
there a +1?
is there anyone you want to talk to? Did you actually want to talk to Ogmok or no?
No, but he would kind of sit off to the side and kind of talk to it, like, talk to his mom. He's just like, sit like quietly, eyes closed, just talking out loud. Just, well, I made it. I'm not dead yet. Ilbrin's gone, so, well, for now, of course. But I wish you would have told me that you had kicked his ass before. It was quite a shock when I learned that you beat Dad. or Ogmok. I don't know how to refer to him, but I hope you are. I hope you're watching, and I hope I'm making you proud.
Roll me D100.
God, what is about to? 27.
No one overhears you.
Okay. That's it. You just...
All right. Omen, was there anything else you would like to do? Other than the thing we DM'd about.
Yeah, other than that, nothing coming to mind.
All right, then. At the end of the week, Ogmok gathers all of you into his little war room, and that's where we're going to take a break.
Hey!
All right, I'm going to be right back. Ugh.
It's the end of the. It's the end of the week. That means Roderick gets.
All right, I'll be back.
Thorbeck's almost done.
Let's.
Yeah, I knew that as soon as he said we need you to get within a certain range of each other, and I'm like, we're gonna be like halfway apart each time. I mean, literally, we went from being.
Although I can just imagine the difficulty. Like Roderick knows how the three-legged fight works, but the first time he puts his leg next to Anya's, he's just like, "How the fuck do I even tie this up?"
It literally just. It's like this is not gonna end well. That's why. That's why.
Your
That's why.
your ankle's in completely the wrong place, Anya. What the hell?
Well, that's why.
Yeah, the ankle is literally your equivalent to a knee.
That's
Break your
why
Nico kneecaps.
that's why I'm sitting here like with like I'm literally sitting here like this isn't gonna end well. We have two differently shaped and configured
Her
legs.
ankle is
Anya wants teamwork. That's what Anya wants.
Her ankle is halfway up your calf. Her knee is halfway up your thigh, probably.
Here's my question, Anya. Are you going to be doing this the entire trip until we get it right?
She's probably going to be pestering you because she wants to do it right.
Her ankle's probably like halfway up your calf. Her knee's probably halfway up your thigh.
The reason why is it actually reminds her a lot of pack tactics.
Yeah.
So she
oh my
wants
gosh.
to get that off you. She knows she could do it with Armin. She knows she could probably do it with Lipia. Just now she's like trying to work with you.
Also,
Why?
I can also just imagine this. It's like, okay, we need to tie our ankles together. Roderick, that's my foot. What? That's not your ankle? No, my ankle's up here.
Well, the thing
That's your
is,
ankle?
how tall is Anya again?
Anya is 6'11".
So Roderick's, yeah, he's a bit taller, but it's not like by much.
So basically, Anya leaping onto you is just the equivalent of a golden retriever just on your face.
Yeah.
Literally, and that's why I was like strength check. I'm like, I need to catch her or dodge out of the way. I mean, that's because the last time you jumped on him, if you remember correctly, or the last time you tried to jump at him was when we got into that fight.
Where we scuffled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I only won because of
she's not even in like, you couldn't tell because she was an extra floofy.
Yeah, but it was also the fact of just watching, just seeing a giant fucking beastkin come flying at you, like, oh shit.
Also,
she was super happy to see you. She really cares about you. She loves you all.
He also made.
And then after she and she had zoomies. So what do you expect?
Yeah, she do be zooming though.
Like as soon as she finished talking to the wyvern guy and he flew off, she had zoomies. She ran all the way.
But also
didn't even stop for a second.
Anya was shaking when she stopped.
I had to. It took me so long to figure to look up how I wanted the neck piece that I was making Anya, that Roderick was gonna make Anya. I was
My idea, by the way, Omen's idea.
Well, you said to make her something.
I said make her something with the rock feathers,
and that's what he wanted to do.
So I gave the idea.
That's why he might be. That's
And
why he
now when
might
I
make you
redraw
guys
her,
stuff too.
Yeah.
and
I'll be
now when
back.
I redraw her, I gotta draw her with the feathers.
Yes,
The feathers.
the beautiful rook feathers.
You know,
Ah,
she could get rid of everything else, but she's not getting rid of her current feathers, the rock feathers, or the strap that you gave her, or anything else that you guys given her.
So anything that we gave her, she's not like she's like, this is not going anywhere. Don't touch it.
Oh yeah, the only time she'll take it off is if she's like going into the water and taking a thorough bath.
I'm imagining that Anya goes like crackhead, like don't touch it.
Oh no,
Like-
literally you can take everything from her except those items.
Literally
And it's like-
Anya, right? Literally Anya after she found the
Yes,
wyvern
yes,
rider.
that is literally her spinning in place, because I did say that she was spinning in place. She was just
Yeah.
like spin, 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 spin.
All I'm thinking, Beyblade, let it rip.
Anya,
Anya.
Anya,
Let it-
whatever.
let
Anya,
her
let
spin.
Anya, let it floof.
Let it
Let's
spin.
Oh my
fight.
god.
Let's fight an epic battle. Face off and throw the wolf.
Oh no, hold on. What needs to happen? Flippin' Anya gets enlarged to a size larger. She starts spinning as fast as she can. Inserts deja vu beam.
Deja
Deja
vu! I've
vu.
just been in this
We
place
have been in this
before.
place before.
I like that the other dog in that gif is Roderick. Just it's like Anya, 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 calm down, Anya. It's like chill out.
Arthur's is like, okay, you
Oh,
just made her.
Guess what I
You just
saw?
made her
Dragons!
bigger.
Dragons!
What
Dragons!
is she
Dragons!
gonna
Dragons!
do?
Dragons! Dragons!
Why
Dragons!
do I hear music?
No, it's like,
She likes,
Deja vu.
she likes dragons. She thinks that they could be her friends.
but no,
Well,
she's
she
like,
knows everything can be her
hey,
friend.
hey, Roderick, guess what I saw? Dragons! 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 Dragons!
Anya! Anya, calm down, Anya!
Anya, they're not dragons. They're wyverns. There's a difference.
Well, they're actually classified as dragon.
They are.
Yes, but they have a difference.
I love
There's
that.
always
Yeah, they're a
That's
type of
brilliant.
dragon. They are wyverns. They're different species.
Also, the other joke we could put with Anya spinning around, it says, speed!
Anya, I'm sorry, but Anya is just really, really friendly. How am I supposed to be like, oh,
You
she
just-
comes up and approach?
Oh, you're approaching me.
she doth approacheth. The large floofy one has approached. All bow before her.
With
Anya
the
really does
spinning
think you're her
variety.
back.
Oh, I just had a thought.
What?
Friggin' Anya. She got enlarged. You know, we joke about the Beyblade thing.
Yeah.
If you get enlarged, you could do a Duramboros.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean, right?
I think so.
For those that don't know, in Monster Hunter, there's some of the Monster Hunter games, there's a really big bull-like monster called Duramboros that has a really heavy mace on the end of its tail. And one of its silliest and most beautiful attacks is it'll start spinning on the spot, and it'll build up momentum, and then it will throw itself in the air, do a complete double backflip, and slam its tail into the ground. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Which has also led to the community joking that when it changes areas, it should just helicopter itself away.
Oh my god.
I assume that Alex had stepped away at some point, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Richard, the lightning won again in the last second, and they are now 2-0 in the series.
oh shit, are they?
I
Damn.
believe we are still live.
they,
So.
they literally it was like there's like point, like I'm looking at the video, 0.0 or 0.9 seconds left on the clock when they scored in the final quarter.
Damn, nice.
So they stole that in that second.
I could see it.
But hey, that they're 2-0.
Yeah.
Or they're 2 up on the on.
Yeah.
It would be I think it would be intense and crazy if they won it three times in a row.
Also, holy shit, I cannot believe that actually worked.
Hey, it worked, homie.
Now I got a flying speed of 30 feet. Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Nice.
And here's a cool thing: we're about to after with Tharbeck almost, since the week's almost over, Roderick's about to get his special weapons made from
I'm interested to
Perfect.
see that. I'm interested
I
to
am
see how they are, what they can do.
I am as well.
Also, I like that. I do like that because I wasn't planning on. I was originally gonna be like, oh, his flames or his wings are the same. I'm gonna change them a little bit. That they're more bat-like, like a tiefling's, but there's still flames flickering off them. It's just like a little more subdued.
Come on, friggin' GIF.
I like that. Ah,
I have returned.
welcome back.
All right, is anyone here? Roll call. Richard.
No, I'm not here.
Big Fluff. Anya.
That's Anya.
What?
Are you're here?
Your big fluff.
Celica. Celica.
Our wild shape into a cricket. You guys just hear fucking cricket noises.
All right, Lipia.
Shit, I talked.
I think she's muted.
No, I'm here. I'm
All
here.
right. Roderick.
Yeah.
And Omen.
I'm here.
All right. So you guys walk into Ogmark's war room. There you see the map of Utha laid to bare. You see Ogmark's flag, akin to like a war table, like faction-like flags. You see Ogmark. You see in Clan Egak's clan symbol of your broken tattoos, Roderick.
Yep, he sees them.
As well, you see them over Clan Noberin.
Hey, let's try and feed out of that.
No, Egak was quick to recruit the other clan into his fold.
I see.
Without a leader, they sworn to him, his closest ally. The rest of the clans bear their own flags. Garhon. Clan Garhon may support us yet. Clan Ganak. He and I have too much history to be denied.
Well,
The others, however...
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, he just said the others, however.
Oh. Yes, well, we did save Garhon's child, so that could be to our advantage for him to side with us.
More than likely he will. However, the other clans... I care not for how many Goliaths we fight against. A true measure of Goliath isn't in the numbers he faced, but in the roar of his battle cry. However, I would be a fool to deny that numbers has the advantage. Even if we have but a clan more, that will not be the deciding factor in this fight. Hello?
Yeah, Roderick's kind of just thinking we can head to Farpath first, talk to them, try and get the rest of the clans that have not been brought in by Egak, bring them in against Egak, and
Clan Varapath, Clan Voneth, Clan Vulcan, and Clan Lavek have not sworn fealty to any yet. They have not joined their banners.
we will go and make sure that they do not join that banner. I'd rather not see that banner displayed across this country.
What's more, I have told that in the past week, after visiting Clan Noberin, he got went to ruins and came back with a powerful weapon.
Oh,
I want everyone here to roll me a history check if they forgot.
What is
I
it?
remember.
They
I
came
remember.
I remember.
Wait. What did I just come back to?
Noberin,
Egak
went to the
has-
ruins south of Clan Noberin and came back with a powerful weapon.
He's
Omen
got
just.
the flail.
Omen mutters under her breath. Flail of. What's his name?
Afudan.
Her and Afudan.
The flail of
Ah.
Afudan.
Fuck.
Bloody hell.
Well, that's not going to make things easy.
Well,
It's more the fact that it's a powerful weapon that is now in his hands. Makes him stronger.
Yes, and if I recall, basically, and Alex, correct me if I'm wrong. By all means, Thudan was once the champion of Tiamat.
No. Athudan is the Tiamat in this world.
And that is Tiamat.
Well, no, Tiamat doesn't exist.
Tiamat is not the name of
the
Tiamat of this world.
Effectively, it's Tiamat. It's just Athudan's the name of it.
Okay. And that would be the evil dragon god.
I've heard of her. 5 heads. A coming of the apocalypse. Even though she may be goddess, my Goliath heart beats that one day I may face her in battle. Yes, that will be a glorious day.
Defeating their champion might be a first step along that way, then.
If they ever come into Uther, they will never set a foot out.
We know where the champion is, right? I believe that was brought up before.
Ferris said that there was a 5-headed dragon in Paragua.
They claim, and actually, I believe Armin said. Wait, no, because I believe Armin said that we would be fighting eventually in Pragua.
I was just referring to the one that had the flail.
Legends tell of this weapon. It says it corrupts the soul of a warrior and makes them subservient to a higher being. But in that servitude, they gain great magical strength.
You wish to one day tangle with the god. Perhaps tangling with this would be a very potent first step. We'll make sure the honor of battle is yours.
The honor of battle will go to all of you. Egek has wronged you more than he has wronged me. However, this does bring up a problem. I am many things, but I am not accustomed to dealing with magic, and so I brought a friend as an expert. Is everyone here? I just made sure everyone is here for this.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yes.
As you do, you watch as the doors open, and you see a young woman step into the room.
A young what?
Woman.
You cut out.
Woman. She's wearing Archmage attire.
Oh no.
Badania.
Probably not.
She has long, curly black hair, tied up in a ponytail almost. She looks to be in her mid-20s. Again, high elven. Notably on her face, she has obsidian scales with her whole right arm.
I think I know who this
With her
is.
whole right arm being an obsidian, not black scales, but obsidian.
No.
Oh.
No! No way!
May I present to you, from Belthorn, Archmage Valentine, of the Mage Academy there.
Can you spell her name for me, please? I have no idea other than these guys.
Valanthe.
Barring the outfit, that is what she looks like.
Oh.
And yeah.
Jackie Valentine.
No, the name.
Valentine!
Am I safe to assume that she is from the previous campaign?
She
Yes,
is.
she is.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that is why I'm asking. Would I recognize the name?
History check with advantage.
Now I forgot. Now, just type out the name, please. I already forgot how to spell it.
I'll put it in general.
Thank you. Everybody started screaming.
19 with advantage.
Advantage 19.
19. You do know her. She was one of the people who went to the Underdark to fight her mother, Kayrora, who became Lolith. They basically have the MacGuffins fought a demon lord with her help. With a 19, you would know that she also was one of the people who fought demonic god Arkham head-on. After that, she returned to Belthorn and took her mother's place as the one who run the Mages Academy there. She reformed it so it was an actual place of learning instead of Kayrora's pick of taking students and just enlisting them enlisting them into the military for forced service. She made it a place of learning and actual academic study as opposed to a military recruitment center.
Okay.
And there's rumors that she went around the world with a chaotic bird.
Wrong character.
That was Rosalind.
That's Rosalind. Wrong character.
That was Rosalind.
She looks. May I present to you Archmage of the Belthorian Academy of Mages. Valenthine.
Lippia's eyes go wide at the
Anya
recognition
Smith.
of the name. Like,
Who is this person?
Anya Smith.
Smells like dragon.
Smells like dragon.
She fought with the MacGuffins 150 years ago.
That was a lifetime
Oh.
ago. Now I'm simply myself. I'm simply me. In my travels and my studies, I met Ogmark a few decades ago, and I owed him a favor. Hence, I'm here to help all of you. I have been told that magic curses and unnatural occurrences like arcane have been happening here. So, while others run my school in my stead, I shall be your support.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty then.
What do you
Wonderful.
know so far so we may fill you in?
From what Ogmark has told me, there is a curse here. After doing some research, it's an old abyssal curse. It thankfully faded when the source of it was taken from the material plane. However, when it comes to Athudan, that's a bit more troublesome.
We believe his flail has been uncovered. Her flail has been uncovered.
Ogmark mentioned as much. From what I gather, the flail has unique properties. Beyond the physical of combat, it could enhance members of his clan, giving them the strength of dragons. However, they would lose themselves to madness, nothing more than dogs upon the leash that is the flail, losing their soul and warrior spirit in the process. Mad.
I actually have a question, if you don't mind. When was the flail last seen other than Egak found it?
One of the Abushai, the Abushai of Athudan, in fact the Abushai Athudan itself, when they were split into 5 separate beings, one of them wielded it. I believe the blue, from what they told me. I know that two friends of mine put it in the ruins.
Bitch!
Hi, Kotona.
Oh, fuck. No, I'm kidding. But alright.
Oh, fuck.
Shit, she's here. She followed me. She found me.
Before that,
take,
it was a simple.
I'll be
Before
following
that,
you.
it was a temple. Now, after the end of it, it was ruins. They hoped the temple, burying the temple upon it, would keep it safe. But it seemed that Athudan, or whatever aspect she may have on it, had other plans.
There's also the incident with Hugo, but I think this is more important.
Hugo?
Vampire.
I'm gonna roll. Oh yes, the vampiric mage from Ortington, yes? I believe we met once when I was there on an academic trip. I never liked him. He had an odd air about him.
We believe he's making progress to attempt to release the... What was it called, Lipia?
Jade Dragon.
One issue at a time.
Yes, we just thought you should know. He also claims that... Who was it? Was it the Empress?
Empress of Orrington, Victoria
Orrington.
No, it was one of my friends that got apparently got struck down, wasn't it?
Hmm?
When he set the light.
No. He lied about that. He lied. You're not sure if it was to upset you or to hide his true intentions.
He's already broken one of the artifacts, but again, one at a time. Just figured you want to be up to speed on everything.
You said something about the Empress.
My memory was failing. My memory slipped. He claimed someone that was dear to me was dead. I thought my memory went wrong.
If you do plan to go to Orrington, I will warn you. If you know anything about me, you know my mother was a powerful spellcaster. I have thought she was the most powerful in the world. Empress Victoria Orrington is more powerful than she ever was.
That's not surprising considering their entire culture over in Orrington.
Regardless of that, if you encounter anything arcane or magical, I will be here running support, doing research with the help of Ogmok. She then pulls out of her pouch a crystal-like orb. It's limited.
On your sniff.
It's... One second, let me get the list up.
Orb Ascending?
Second.
Does that look similar to the one that Desdemona had?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah.
He looked and he goes, "Is that what I think it is?"
It's an orb of ascending.
It is an orb of sending.
Hmm.
I put Anya smell stuff.
So I believe that's what is?
Did I pin that, or did I forget to pin that?
I don't know.
I think I might have forgotten to pin that. One second, let me just look up divination.
No, that would be
Out of
Sending
Oh,
is
I got it.
actually
yeah,
evocation.
evocation.
Evo.
Evocation will smell smoky.
Yeah, you smell
Yeah.
smoky. You smell a smoky thing from the orb.
She tries to eat it.
Yeah.
Anya,
If she pulls it
no.
away before you can bite it.
Anya,
Anya just
stop.
sits.
Where did you find it, by the way? I'm missing it somewhere.
Food.
Oh, here. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, where did I send it to you originally?
You actually told me over voice.
Right!
And I wrote it down on my quick notes.
That's right. Yeah, I lost whatever I put it on myself, so...
Out of
There you go.
game. Should we mention?
Oh wait, I should have sent it as a PDF.
Hang on.
It's good.
Out of game. Should we mention about our little escapade through dimensions and the fact that one of the stones have been
Oh,
found?
I can't open it. Oh well.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
ought to mention that.
PDF here.
Yep.
This one should work now.
Yeah.
We would we know about the gems of arcane? Actually, yeah, we would.
Would.
Because of Null, you would.
Yeah. There's also something else you probably should know. We've been having some interesting time of dimension traveling.
I will keep a note of that. For now, all I may do is speculate. However,
And
Uh,
that's not all.
from what I overheard... Oh, alright then.
A gem of arcane was found.
Here?
Not here.
another dimension.
Another
In
dimension.
the dimension we've been traveling to, but it would
Did they
affect.
ever say what it was called? What the world there was called?
They never said it.
We never said.
It was the evocation gem, if I recall.
Nope.
Oh, it's
Conjuration.
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 My bad.
Yeah, the conjuration gem was found.
I'll keep a note of that. In the meantime, from what I've gathered, Clan Vodapoth is interesting. Apparently... One second, let me get my notes. Also, by the way, I did say earlier in the session, I did have something planned that you guys were like, what? What? No!
Oh, nice.
You cut out when you were trying to say that. I couldn't hear.
Oh, I was saying, like, early in the session, I did say you guys had something to look forward to. Some of you,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
True,
yeah.
yeah.
I was just like, you guys were freaking out, and I was like, eh?
I was kind of in the middle of what, and then I was like, wait a minute.
From what I gathered,
Yeah, I
Clan
was in the.
members of Clan Egak have been going close to their Dragonel egg nest.
Oh dear.
I don't think I need to tell you the innate magical properties that dragons have already. If you're going there
Nope.
first, I would suggest
No.
that's probably where you would start if there are problems.
Yeah, we've met several dragons.
Now, who would like this? She holds up the orb ascending.
Of it, no offense, Anya, but you did just try to eat it.
Yeah.
Well,
Does that
about
mean-
you.
Suggest giving it to
Anya just goes back to sniffing Valentine.
I'll take it.
She smells
right.
fey. She smells. Okay, one second. She smells fey as well as similar to Omen, like with the arm, but very different.
She's like so confused. That's why she's like her nose is stuck to Valentine. She's just so confused.
I would suggest giving it either to Silica or to Omen.
Either one.
I plan on staying back a little bit more now. Since I was able to create something over in up in the volcano, I'm able to help you guys out from a little bit longer range. So I could probably do some scouting missions.
Probably a good idea to give it to you then.
Alright.
We've seen its use before, it's incredibly useful.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so you want to give the orb a Saint to Celica, okay?
Yep.
Out of curiosity, would Celica...
I was about to say, because Armin was about to be like, we do have to be cognizant. That thing, I believe, can only be used once a day.
Yes,
I was gonna ask, can Celica fit that orb of sending in their bag of holding along with their new weapon?
Yeah, it's a bag of holding.
It's a bag of holding.
Figured. I just wanted to ask before just, dumping the contents into that said bag.
Well, I will say out of game, if you are scouting Celica, are you sure you want the orb and not leave it with the main party? Because, like, if something happens to you, they will have no way of contacting you.
I mean, Celica can't contact them either.
The orb of sending.
The orb of sending.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying that, like, no matter who it gets left with, if Celica goes on scouting missions, Celica can't contact any of them because they don't know sending.
We would be able to contact you and then you can respond because that's how sending.
That is true.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be radio silent, are you sure Celica's the best person to give it to? Like if Celica would have to be the one to use it, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So, like, if you're sending her on scouting missions, are you sure you want her to be the one?
True.
That's a point.
Yeah, if something happens, like you get captured at all during a scouting mission, they have a free orb of sending.
Yeah.
True. You got a point there.
And guns.
And shifts.
And Oma said they didn't want it, so who wants the orb of sending?
I didn't say I didn't want it, I just said it might be good to give it to Celica, but if it's not going to Celica, then I guess Owen will take it.
I could take it as well.
I could take it.
I want it.
Alright, 4 of you want it. Anya, do you want to get in on this?
I'm just kidding.
What?
I don't
Anya's not allowed it, she's already tried to eat it.
So
Anya tried to eat it, you're not allowed.
Here's my question though: if she eats it, can we still use it through her stomach?
I wonder if she could just cast sending once a day.
Let's not find out.
That would be hilarious. Just it's like
Consumes it, and now she could cast sending once a day.
Okay, that is a high value item given from a high level spellcaster. That is probably very ill advised to experiment.
All right, so right now, Omen, Roderick, Lipia, and Armin think they can have it.
I was kidding.
In that case, Armin, Omen, or Lipia.
Rollsies?
Well, there's no D3 to roll, so.
Actually, there is. It's called roll a D3.
Yeah,
Rollsies.
I was about to say, okay, before we do that, each of you can make a case before you decide to have it. Why do you guys think Omen should have it? Why do you think Lipia should have it? And why do you think Armin should have it? Alright, we're going to start with Omen, then we're going to go to Lipia, then to Armin.
I mean, out of all the people that want it, Omen's the most magically talented, so she could probably understand it best. By which I mean she understands the value of magical items.
Here's the thing, Armin knows how to use it as well, and Armin also has
I've used an orb of sending.
Hold on. Also, if he were to be caught with it, not only is he a very dexterous person, but he also has Pass Without Trace.
Omen has a cloak of elven kind, is also very dexterous, and is actually very skilled at lying.
And Lippy has a rogue, so that's my new point. Like, again, like, each of you just say your case. Omen, you say because you're more magically inclined. Alright, Lipia, why should you have the orb?
You kind of just gave away my point.
I'm a rogue.
but I'm also quite dexterous. I've got probably one of the highest stealth out of everyone.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really trying to plead a case. I was just gonna be like, all right, I guess I'll take it.
I mean, but if Armin were to have it,
I mean, I know that we could definitely use it as a way of like gathering allies to Ogmok's cause as well, and gathering allies from around Ashana that we have gathered so far to go to Juliton to meet us when Morthos attacks.
Yeah.
all right. So unless you guys decide on one person, we're just gonna go D6. We're gonna go top to bottom. Unless you guys, does anyone want to give anyone else the orb, or are we gonna go that way?
Well, does anybody else want the scroll of teleportation that Celica has? If Celica goes on scouting parties, because
I can cast magic. I can't cast that magic.
okay.
The person who would be able to, I hate to say it, is Omen.
I hate to say this.
I think I'm the only arcane caster.
Yes, you are.
Roderick's a bard, but
Yeah,
Roderick is a bard.
Bard's arcane caster.
I'm an everything. I'm an everything bagel.
all right, Jesus.
All right. So if Omen's getting the scroll teleport, then
Yeah, I won't get the orb.
all right. So Lipia or Armin, do you wish to give the orb to the other person?
Teleport is a 4th level spell, I believe.
Seven.
I mean, Lipia, it's a 7th. Lipia, if you really want it, you can take it. I was just saying, like, I guess I'll take it, but I was saying just like because any one of us, what we need to do is we would at some point need to use that orb of having like the allies that we've collected, like Ferris and his allies, Valak, pretty much everyone we've kind of got on good standing with to help defend Juliton when the time comes.
Yeah, that is true. We could also switch who has the orb.
I mean, yeah, because it's not an attunement item. At least I don't think it is.
It is not.
So one of us could hold on to it for the time being, and then
Yeah, I'm kind of cool with whatever. So
all right. So it is decided. Lipia and Armin will have just joint custody over the orb.
What?
Alright. Okay,
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Armin, you are not the father.
All right.
Good.
So
I don't want kids having my devilish blood.
Well,
I think it makes sense for Armin to have the orb for now, and then give it to Lipia and Shoutan. I feel like that makes the most sense.
Fair
I
enough.
would agree with that one.
Yeah.
All right. So you take the orb, Armin.
All right. He just kind of sticks it in his bag.
All right.
Yay.
Now, is there anything else I should know about in regards to the situation, Utha?
Yeah, Armin.
About the situation
And Utha.
I mean,
We
already has acquired Atherdance, so there's that.
found a way to
I know.
break the
I know.
we
I can click what I want.
been going around.
I'm sorry, Lipia, could you repeat that? Because I couldn't hear you over Richard and Cody.
Yeah, sure.
doing
The curse that's been going around. We did find a bit of a solution for it.
I think she actually did mention.
Yeah, she mentioned that Defeat Nilberin was the one who did that.
Yep.
I meant before that we did find a way to undo it.
Yes. By the way, in case anyone's wondering height for her, she's 5'3". But anyways, yes.
What is that?
She's 5'3".
She's 5'3".
Yeah.
Yes, I heard it only works on the young and those who have had it for a short time. It's not a permanent solution. It was...
No.
It did require cutting the head off the snake to do it.
A rook is hardly a snake. A rook is hardly a snake.
True.
Very true.
I think he was meaning freaking Oberon, I think?
Noberin.
Yeah.
If you're referring to Noberin, a snake does apply to him. It's been a long time since I've heard that name.
Yeah. That was my first time seeing him. I'd only heard stories.
What have you heard?
He's a dick.
She looks at you, Roderick. Oversimplifying your enemy is a good way to get yourself killed by them.
Lipia would tell the stories she heard about him. One of the stories involving Titan.
Eloquin never met Noberin. None of us did, actually.
Because we may have teleported back to Odinstead before we...
Yep, you guys never dealt with Noberin, so this is the, you know.
Yeah, this is...
This is what happens.
Yep. The one who was leading that charge was a lizard folk. Supposedly, before Noberin's people came back from the Void of Requiem, a lizard folk by the name of Tartarus.
I heard of him. He was deemed as a traitor in history, going mad and murdering all of his people.
In some levels he was mad, not for that. Tartarus was more a fool than mad. Have any of you heard of arcane crystals? Arcana for everybody.
Yeah.
Wait.
Arcana? 18.
Natural 1.
22.
17!
Roderick, Celica, and Armin. Arcane crystals, as stabilized arcane crystals, can be power sources for, like artificer inventions, as well as other sort of hybrids between magic and technology, as well as some other doohads and magical items and whatnot. Unstable arcane crystals, however, are pure crystallized chaos. Breaking them will result in God knows what effect, and they could basically destroy a city if someone is not careful.
You know, what I know about them is that they're power sources if they're stabilized, but if they're not, they're essentially magic bombs.
Break one off, and an entire city could potentially go to ruins. Only that they're very unpredictable.
Tartarus thought he could control and weaponize the unstable ones.
What a dumbass! I don't know who this person is, but that is a very dumb man.
I believe he had good intentions with it, but
good intentions. Very dumb intentions.
Perhaps both. However, he died in Shoutan. He tried to do the right thing, but he was not smart about it. Noverin used that to his advantage. He changed the narrative with his people, and because Tartarus' exploits were not well known outside of Odinstead, soon the whole world began to believe his lie. Noberin was the one who brought the lizard folk back. Tartarus was the one who started the demonic invasion of 10,000 years ago, and so a lie has become history.
So they said that Tartarus was the one.
Armin goes, when in reality it was the reverse.
It was.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it was Tartarus' own fault that we didn't get to deal with Noberin. He suggested splitting forces. That was why I was in the Underdark, where the others were saving your homeland. Looking at you, Olympia. My bad.
Yeah,
Ironically, it was Tartarus's fault that we never got to deal with Nilburain. We went to the Underdark, while others went to Shoutan saving your people. It was his idea. They split forces, and as a result, they were not at full strength, so when Tartarus did what he did not have much backup to try and save them. I'm not sure what happened or the details, but he died, and Nilburain effectively won, changing history.
From what I understand, it was Typhel that claimed to have killed Tartarus.
Typhel would have told Dalanthi that she tried to save him.
I heard she tried to save him. But that's an issue of the past. Century gone by.
Yeah.
He is dead and gone. For now, we are still here living.
Yep.
Now, you all should be on your way to Clan Path.
Yes. Actually, before I go. That large temple east of Clan Nilburain. What do you know about it?
Enough. I know that it houses something very special.
I know.
Almost untouched by time, but I'm not sure what. Many legends have spread from it. It's hard to discern what is true and what is the exaggerated tales of those passerby.
They say that only fiends can enter that temple. Is that true?
From what I gathered.
Is there any way for others to make their way inside if they are not fiend?
From what I gathered, it can only happen on a full moon.
What do you mean?
That's all I know.
What did you say?
Only happen on a full moon.
Alright.
Oh, and before you all go, Goliath.
Yes.
If you're going to undersell something, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
What's going on?
19.
Disadvantage. You don't
I'm
see her.
gonna
You don't see her cast anything. You all watch as Roderick shrinks to half his size. How tall were you, Roderick?
She got
7'8".
reduced.
He's 7'8".
You're now. God, what would be half of 7'8"? You're now half
It
of
would
that.
be. He would be.
We.
He would be.
It's not 3'9". I know that much.
It'd be like 4 foot. He's like 4'4".
You're now 4'4". She looks at you. Then I suggest you change your visage to represent it. As you're reduced for a minute.
He's got this tiny shrunken voice now.
Oh,
Yes,
Roderick,
I-
you're so
I know.
adorable.
For the
Hey,
entirety that they've been talking, I've just been sniffing Valenthi, and then she's
been petting
sees
you.
Roderick. She's enjoying Valenthi's presence, and she looks to Roderick and she walks over to him.
Aw, Roderick, you're so small.
Literally, Steve, she still stands taller than him.
I will
On
hurt
all
all of you.
fours.
Do not speak a word of this.
You hear Armin go. You hear Armin go.
Great.
Don't worry, Roderick. I won't.
Roderick goes
I
over and
don't.
he wants to kick Armin in the chin.
Roderick, it's okay. I won't go. I won't go and say anything of it either.
Anya will flop on Roderick.
Roderick strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Yep.
Thank you.
Athletics.
Oh, I
Fail it.
gotta roll this one. No.
You.
You were encompassed by the floof.
Don't worry, Roderick. I won't.
Before Anya had flopped on him, he will have kicked Armin in the shin.
Roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Yeah, this is why. So this is what Roderick.
This is
looks
why
like
you don't
as a
sass
kid.
her. Does that hit you,
17.
Armin?
No, a 17 misses. And he just like steps back and he tries to kick Armin.
This is Roderick as a kid, and this is great.
No. Don't get me wrong. She's matured a lot, but she still has a childish side to her.
Oh, no, of course.
By the way, Roderick, you know how elves like don't reach maturity until 100?
Yeah.
She's 175. She was literally in her 20s when all that shit happened with the MacGuffins.
Yes.
She used to be worse.
Oh, yes, she did.
He's just sitting there.
Mhm.
I would have
breathe.
Anya then gets off and walks back to Valentine and then rolls over at her feet,
She
like
pets you.
demanding belly rubs.
She does so. After a minute, go ahead, Lipia.
Lipia over to Valentine and chuckled and said, what I heard he used to be a lot worse than this, but this is still amazingly fun.
I was a child back then. Now, listen, I'm older. I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm not still a little fun.
Sona has taught you well.
As this is going off, Omen looks down to the tiny Roderick and just goes, and this is why you don't sass a sorceress.
50 years ago, I would have had you dominate person and do a humiliating dance. Now I'm content just doing this. After a minute, you go back to full size, Roderick.
Wait, what did you say?
Dominate person and then what?
And a silly dance. A silly dance.
So you're saying Roderick's back to normal?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He proceeds to Hulk punch Roderick Armin in the face.
Straight check.
Wow.
Lipia just...
This is horseshit!
Armin, okay, what do I have to roll anything in this
No,
case?
that's an attack roll and it misses.
I kind of want to just boop Roderick on the nose, be like, stop
For
it.
the sake of this, like, Roderick, you try and punch him, Armin just, like, catches your fist. He's like, come on, stop, for real.
We have things to do and places to be.
Can I try and boop him on the nose?
Roderick will lift his head backwards so she can't reach it. Because fuck you, you short bitch.
Oh, okay then.
No, that was me.
I know.
Don't you do that shit to me.
How would you like this short bitch turn you into a female chihuahua?
Let's go talk to Thorbeck.
Still want to try.
Yep.
Yep, let's go.
Listen, if you ever want to actually throw down, I'm here, Goliath.
She looks at Omen.
Don't do it.
Omen looks at Roderick and says, "You will lose."
On the idea of throwing down Armin, can I actually ask you something?
Yes, what is it?
When we have time and we're not out scouting, can you help train me to be a bit more dexterous with my chain sickle?
You want to learn how to fight a little more fluently with it.
Mm-hmm.
He like looks, like thinks for a sec, and he's just like, all right.
Do I look like the most dexterous one here?
What's your dex?
I have a +4 to my. I have an 18 in dex.
What's your dex, Omen?
19.
Wow.
You are literally the same. So no. Yep, you three are literally the same in dexterity.
But I guess he does have proficiency in weapons. I don't. So.
Yeah.
Also, it's a chain sickle, and I have 2 blades that are attached to 15-foot long chains.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I also have psychic blades, so...
Yeah, well, let's go to
Although,
Thorbeck.
technically, if I summon a chain sickle as my attack blade, I am proficient with.
Yeah.
Either way.
Alright, so you guys go.
No, my belly rubs.
Valentine still pets you until you leave.
She wants more.
She is content. She is content, and then after a bit, when she's done getting belly rubs, she'll jump up, give Valentine lots of slobbery kisses, and then she leaves.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Well, you guys had left before that, so.
I know, the same.
She looks at you. She looks at you. Don't bother. I don't need it, honestly.
No, I was joking out of character.
Oh yeah.
I
was about to say. I was about to say. Don't bother. I have a dog at home, so I'm quite used to this.
Ah, fair.
All right, but anyways, you guys travel back into the volcano where you see Thorbeck, and he does have the weapons prepared. You see these two axes, a combination of steel and using bits of the Rook Talon. Notably, both of the handles are made from the Rook Talon with a fine leather grip. Hey, here you be.
Let's see it.
Guess Roderick will slowly reach out and take them in his hands.
They each count as one attunement slot. They are tied. They are tied together. They are only one attunement slot. So.
Okay. A paired weapon, nice.
Well,
Nice.
your dear old Da took a liking to the lava dragon. Seems like you're the opposite.
Oh. He's just looking at them.
These are based on the glacier. Henceforth, I gave them the name the Glacier Axe.
You said axe, as in singular.
All right, I didn't tell you. Hand them to me. Hand them. You watch as he clicks them together twice, and you watch as they merge into a mighty great axe.
I thought you were going to turn it into a dire axe. Like a double-bladed axe.
Well, that's...
It is. That's just, D&D stats. Great axe, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, I meant like a double-ended axe. That used to be a thing in 3.5. That dire axe was a thing.
Well, there's a 5e, so...
Whoa.
He then grips the handle twice, and then they separate again.
Oh. Wow.
Aye, they come from the same core, so they are the same. Now, they each have different properties. The battle axes, for example. Okay, well, first off, they'll do an extra bit of cold damage.
Ooh.
However, he hands them to you. You will automatically attune to them. I'll throw one of them.
He looks at one side and he just yeets it.
As you do, it goes a good 60 feet before it stops, and it flies back into your hand, almost getting some recoil pullback. Aye, both can do that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right, now, as for the second thing, put them together.
Roderick puts them together.
You're now wielding the Great Axe. Now,
yeah.
Hold it with both hands. Point it forward. And just think cold thoughts.
He points it at a wall away from everybody.
As you do, you watch as this cold stream going a good 60 feet comes out of it.
Oh.
What was that?
Think of it as a frost breath. Only goes 60 feet and about 5 foot, but anything in that range will be having a new form of blue balls, if you catch my drift.
That's a good one. I might use that.
Better give me fucking residuals.
Hey,
I'm kidding, I don't care. No. But yes, so statistically these are +1 battle axes or great axe. They have 60 feet of throw range as the battle axes. They do an extra 1d cold damage no matter what form you have.
1d, okay.
And as a great axe, you can create 60 feet line, or 60 feet long, 5 foot wide area of cold. They will need to roll a con check DC 18 and if they fail, they take 8d4 cold damage on a success half.
That's cool.
8d4, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, 8d4.
8d4?
8d4.
Jesus Christ.
Well, here's the thing: like you're more usually a dual wielder, so I don't see you using it that often. But if you do, it's a good incentive too.
Well, I mean, of course, yeah, I have an idea for something, but we'll figure that out later. But he's like, I don't know how to thank you for this.
Oh, it's me passion. And besides, I doubt I'll live long enough to make another one of these.
Yeah. Well, thank you, but I am gonna miss that belt. That belt did fit real nice, but I'm happy that it's back to its proper owner.
Aye. No, please, go on your journey. Enjoy your youth. I'm just gonna be this bitter old fuck.
That sounds fair. You enjoy yourself.
Alrighty. So.
Is there any way Solika can make a few more extra bullets?
Not at the end, unless it would take you a good bit. It'd take you about an hour or two. Also, I'm entering the weapon here sheet, Cody. So give me a sec.
Thank you. I'm trying to decide if I should leave Beatrice with Tharbek and let Beatrice rest.
How much would they'll be able to make within the hour?
Another 5, I would say, with half proficiency.
That'd work. An extra 5 would be great.
Roderick, they almost feel weightless in your hand, by the way. Alright, so you guys wait an hour, and then Cell comes back with another 5 bullets.
Awesome.
As you guys do, you begin to head off into the vast desert on your makeshift sandcrawler, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
you guys enjoyed watching. Bye.
Bye.